If you're looking to improve your bone density, maybe you've been told that you have osteopenia and the bones are getting softer, well, this video is for you. I'm going to go through my 6 tips to fight osteopenia. Okay, tip number 1 is to practice grounding. And what this does is it helps to pull up Earth's electrons by taking your socks and shoes off, being out on the earth, on the ground, and pulling up those electrons, which is very healing to the body. It's very anti-inflammatory and will help to send the right signals in terms of bone density and that bone matrix to your actual bones and your skeletal structure. Okay, tip number 2 is to practice some jumping. So actually landing and jumping a little bit harder than what you normally would, doing rebounding, is a great way to cause those micro tears in the bones, and now the body has to repair those bones, increasing your bone density. So doing any type of exercise in which you're jumping and landing is going to go a long way to fight that osteopenia. Okay, tip number 3 is to get some more natural sunlight exposure. You've heard me talk a lot about this in a lot of my videos. Yes, vitamin D is a big component of this, but other hormones as well, like leptin. And when we have something called leptin resistance, which you may have learned from my other videos, that leptin resistance will block osteocalcin, and that is going to have a negative effect on our bone density as well as other hormones like our insulin levels as an example. So it really is part and parcel of getting that natural sunlight exposure to really ensure that we're getting everything that we need from that full spectrum light. Okay, tip number 4 is to ensure that you have enough vitamin K. And we're talking specifically about vitamin K2 here. Vitamin K2 is the master director, the master conductor, let's say, of an orchestra, but in our body, the master conductor of where our calcium goes. And of course, we want our calcium to go into our bones, into our teeth for that good bone density, for strong, healthy teeth. We don't want it going into areas like our kidneys, causing kidney stones. We also don't want that calcium going into areas like our arteries and causing blockages. So that vitamin K2 is so important, and most of us are deficient. We don't get enough vitamin K2 in our regular diet. So taking maybe a high quality K2 supplement in an absorbable form may be something that's very, very important to help with your bone density. Okay, number 5 on my list is ensuring you're getting enough of very important minerals. One of the biggest ones, of course, is magnesium. Now, magnesium is going to help with your vitamin D status. It's going to help with directing as well that calcium into the bones for that strong bone density and that strong bone matrix. Okay, number 6 on my list, another important mineral, of course, you guessed it, is a whole food calcium. Now, taking this in a supplement form, I actually love a coral calcium supplement, and getting your calcium from foods as well may become increasingly more difficult now because our soils have become so depleted in these essential minerals. But taking it in that coral calcium format might be a great way to ensure you're getting that highly absorbed calcium for your proper bone density to help with that osteopenia. Now, I do have another video that I want you to check out. Never take another calcium supplement until you watch this. It's so important to know what type of calcium you're taking. I'll see you there.